My name's Nathaniel and I run Eerie Tours, which does ghost tours in Arundel Asylum, Ballarat, and we do cemetery tours here in the Ballarat Old Cemetery. So this is the Old Cemetery. It is the first gazetted cemetery in Ballarat, and here we have 35,000 people buried, most of which were put here in the 1800s during the gold rush. Before we had this cemetery, people were buried in general plots around town until 1856, when we realised the population here was only going to get bigger and we needed a proper cemetery. This cemetery is modelled on a cemetery that is in Paris, which is called Père Lachaise, which was the first of the modern necropolis. They're large cemeteries. You can see we've got boulevards, avenues. Each of the cemetery is divided into sections. The section that's behind me is the Church of England section. The Methodists have their own, the Catholics have their own, and so it's laid out according to denomination. We even have a mass grave over there that's got 10,000 people. That's the result of a lot of poverty and a lot of death here on the gold rush. That is a fairly small area when you look at it with 10,000 people in it. That's because they're stacked 12 to 18 people deep in there. We do tours here on Saturday nights, and we take people through the cemetery for an hour and a half, and we explain to them the role of the cemetery in Ballarat society, the large numbers of people in here. We talk about specific individuals, we talk about each section, and we really try and get people to engage and embrace the cemetery, because it's something that involves all of us, and not only does it involve all of us personally in one way or another in the future, of course, but a lot of people have families and relatives and friends buried in here, so it is a very important part of the community in the local area. This is one of two cemeteries that we have here. This one is we call the Old Cemetery, and there's about 35,000 people here. This one filled up really quick because of the the very high mortality rate that was in Ballarat during the gold rush. So when we say the Old Cemetery, we do have a new cemetery which is up the road. That one is a much larger cemetery. It's only newer by 9 years, so that one is still an old cemetery as well, but it's 9 years newer than this one, hence this one is called the Old Cemetery.